I have been very constant with one thing, even during the worst parts of the bear market. And I've always been sure that Shiba Inu will grow to be the biggest joke coin in all of crypto. In other words, it means passing Dogecoin once more and not looking back. And I want to show you some very important things that point to this. Welcome to the channel. My name is Laksaid. Please click the subscribe button below and the bell button again. It's free and will help us connect with you. It will let you know whenever there is new live video on the channel. For starters, I want to make it clear that this doesn't mean I think Dogecoin will do badly or not do well at all. I believe Doge will do pretty well. Doge has really risen and done really well in the last 7 days. Shiba Inu has only gone up 50%, but this has gone up 85%. It's clear that a lot of people are excited about Elon Musk joining the Trump government and I guess helping to make the world more open to crypto. That's a big deal, right? There is also an interesting picture that Sistine Research put up. This is the SHIB Doge chart. And we've seen that SHIB has done really well at times. It must be dominance, right? Then it went back down. It usually finds a floor right around this level, which is where we are now. Things are about to pop and burst at this point. To be honest, I'd love to see this chart right now since both SHIB and Doge have gone up and done really well. So this was put up on November 7th. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on there. But what I want to talk about are a few things that are working out well for Shiba News, which is why I think this is an important subject to talk about. So I think that people should pay a lot of attention to concentration when they look at it. Take Dogecoin as an example. The top 100 owners control 64% of all Doge. In fact, this might not make sense when we look at Shiba Inu. You could say, oh, 75%, that's right, 41% of that 75% is the burn pocket. Cryptocurrency will never be bought or sold again. So there is a huge difference of almost 30% between how centralized Doge is and how centralized Shiba Inu is. It turns out that Shiba Inu is less organized. This is another thing I want to show you. I look at this a lot. That's why the length of time a token is kept on average shows how strong it is. Now I'm going to say that Dogecoin also has a very long hold time. About 2.4 years, the same as Shiba Inu. And finally, I need to point out that the percentage isn't always the same. For example, Doge has been around for 11.1 years, while Shiba Inu has only been around for 4.3 years. So you have a better rate for Shiba Inu per ratio. So some people who have invested in SHIB, even though it hasn't been around for as long, think about the long term when it comes to Shiba Inu more than they do when they invest in Doge. That might change once the market cycle ends and people start taking their money back, right? There were, however, a lot of people who were only interested in $1 Doge, right? The price isn't that far from that point right now. Lots of people talk about 1 cent SHIB when they talk about Shibainas. There is a lot of room for growth between the two groups, but they have very different ideas. Now we also look at what the exchange stock is doing. At this point in time, Doge did something very close to Shiba Inu, taking stock away from exchanges pretty regularly. And it's clear that this is a big part of why Doge has been doing so well lately. It's because the supply has been going down, and we can see that markets have been getting a lot of new money in the last few days. It's not a surprise that people are making money. It will be like what we saw back here at the beginning of the year when we got these pumps, water will come in. In any case, this shows a steady removal when we look at it in terms of Shiba Inu. It's true that we had some inflows during our pump, but over the last 24 hours, we've also had $1.3 trillion go out. This further lowered the supply and exchange rates, setting a new all-time low. This means that Shiba Inu's run could get even more powerful from here on out. Shiba Inu, even though it hasn't been around as long, is what this means when we look at how these two pieces look around the world. Even though it has a smaller market cap than Dogecoin and Elon Musk hasn't pushed it as hard, it looks better around the world. Please give this some serious thought. Even at the peak of the last market cycle, Shiba Inu was the third most searched coin in the world, except in Oceania. I remember this very clearly. Shiba Inu was the third most searched coin in the world, except in Oceania. It looked the best, third only to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Dogecoin came in fourth place. Okay, I'm going to say that Shiba Inu has turned Dogecoin over before. It did that during the last market turn and then went back down. Not a surprise, it's still early in its life. We were almost able to do it at the beginning of this market run. I believe that was just a tease for what will really happen. Dogecoin will flip and stay where it is. This isn't a promise though. This isn't advice about money. One more time, this doesn't mean that Doge won't do well. I'm sure it will last, but you should keep in mind that there are some things that obviously don't work in Doge's favor, like a supply that goes up, right? I just thought I'd tell you guys about that. Please let me know what you think about this. I think this is the time in the crypto market when you can make money by putting money into almost anything. The crypto market is about to go through a huge boom, which is big for everyone. But this isn't a promise or financial advice. We're almost there. We've passed what the all-time high market cap was for cryptocurrencies in March. That's a very good sign. And the crypto market cap is getting very close to a new all-time high. That will cause an even bigger boom and more energy. And treasures like SHIB and Doge will blow this place to pieces. In that case, thank you all. I hope the video was fun for you. Tell me what you think below. Do you believe SHIB will change its mind about Doge and stay on top? This is the first joke coin ever made. Have a great day, show your love below, and see you next time. Be careful.